minute. Today, I would like to give a shout out to Versace. He was able to get online and he was doing a bunch of assignments, so it was great to see you. He also emailed me, which is worth a point. Don't forget, every single day you email me, that's 1 point towards your leaderboard so you can buy shout outs or sponsorships. All right, guys, today we're going to be talking about multiplying mixed numbers. All right, guys, here we go. Multiplying mixed numbers. Before we start, anybody else learning something new on our time off together? Just kidding. I'm not learning how to do that. I've already learned how to edit. You're welcome. All right, so multiplying mixed numbers. Before I can multiply mixed numbers, first I have to have two fractions. This is a mixed number. This is a fraction. So I have one thing I need. I need to make this into a fraction. So my 1/2, oops, I don't know what I was doing there. That can stay, times, I need to unmix this. If you forgot how to do that, that's lesson number 3. You multiply the denominator times the big number plus the top. 5 times 2 makes 10, plus 1 makes 11. So this is 11 over same denominator. Denominator does not change. And again, this is a 2. I don't know what I was writing there. All right, now you multiply tops and multiply bottoms. 11 times 1. Ooh, love multiplying with 11. 5 times 2 is 10. Now, this is the right answer. However, there's a more right answer, which is to mix the number. How many 10s are in 11? 1, with 1 out of 10 left over, because 10 times 1 is 10, plus 1 is 11 tenths. All right? Next fraction, same thing. This first fraction is perfectly fine. The second fraction, I need to unmix. Again, if you forgot, that's lesson 3. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So 3 halves. Now I'm going to multiply tops and multiply bottoms. 4 times 3 gives me 12. 5 times 2 gives me 10. This is right, but there's a more right answer, which is to unmix, or to mix. How many 10s are in 12? Well, 1 10 lives in a 12. How many would be left over if you subtract? 2 out of 10. Even though this is the more right answer, there's actually one more answer that's even more correct, which is when you divide top and bottom by 2. To simplify or reduce, we talked about that in lesson 4. How many 2's go into 2? One big one, 1. And how many 2's go into 10? 5. So this is correct. This is more correct. This is the most correct. All right. All right, next one, 2 1/5 times 6. Well, first of all, this is not a fraction. It is a whole number. I cannot multiply fractions unless I actually have fractions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 1 under it. Now it's a fraction. That's it. So something over or times 6 times 1, or 6 over 1. So here I need to unmix. 5 times 2 makes 10, plus 1 makes 11. So 11 fifths times 6 over 1. 11 times 6 gives me 66. 5 times 1 gives me 5. I should unmix this, okay? So how many 5s can I fit into 66? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that's 10 fingers. 55, 60, 65. Can't go to 70 because that'd be too many. So that's 13. If I go to 65, but I have 66, that means I have 1 left over. So 13 1/5. All right. All right, next. Now I've got 2 mixed numbers. Do you think it's going to be anything different than anything we've already done? If you said no to yourself, you'd be right. Here we go. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. And also, this fraction's the same, so I'm just going to write the same thing again. And now I multiply tops and bottoms. 5 times 5 gives us 25. You thought 10, didn't you? Just kidding. Maybe just me. 2 times 2 is 4. How many 4s are inside of a 25? Well, I could count by 4s like I did with my 5s. 4, 8, 12. Or I could do my math facts. How many 4s could I get close to 25 without going over? Well, 4 times 6 is 24, so that would be good enough. So 6 4s fits into 25. And then there would be 1 left over because 6 times 4 is 24 and a 4th. So I can multiply these back to make sure that this is right. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1 is 25 over the same denominator. All right. So even though there's an extra step in this problem, it still isn't as bad as having to add and subtract them, right? Because you don't have to worry about getting any common denominators. All right, so for this, let's do, I just want to look at the problems first to make sure that there's a variety. Let's do all of them, 5 through 16. There's not that many problems and it shouldn't take you that long to get it done. All right, guys, I miss you and I will, fingers crossed, see you sooner rather than later. Talk to you later. Bye.